Alright, what's up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? We're back for day 3 of my promise to try to upload a video every day. So we're kind of going in order of the decks that I built on Magic Online. This is my first deck after Kiki-jiki. It's Grand Arbiter Augustin the 4th. There he is in all his glory. And we are waiting for a match, so here's the deck. While we wait, I'll give us a pause just so you guys can see. Alright, we got an opponent who's Animar, which is pretty bad for us because we can't really stop Animar very effectively. All of our removal, except for Wrath, are kind of blank, or I guess we could steal him. This Core Haven can buy us some time if Animar gets big. So we'll try it out. So, Grand Arbiter, one of my favorite generals. I know people really don't like to play against him. Obviously, I don't think anyone actually likes to play against Grand Arbiter. Are there generals that people actually like to play against, though? Oh, there's a Treachery, so that's a good one. He has a turn 1 elf, so he might have a really fast start. We're going to be playing from behind. We're on the draw, and he's got a turn 1 elf, so turn 1 elf's pretty good. Although you can't necessarily cast Animar unless he's got a filter land, which he doesn't have. Land Grant, what the heck? I haven't seen this card in a while. No land cards. Huh. That's something. So we see his whole hand. His Metamorph's gonna be awkward with Arbiter. He's got Bloom Tinder, it's pretty good. Well, there's that. Now what's he doing? Green Suns. This is just gonna be a blowout, I'm pretty sure. I mean, Bloom Tender isn't the most powerful just yet, but once he puts Animar down, it's gonna be very good. And we're drawing a land. So this Ristic Study is going to be pretty awkward pretty quickly. I mean, it's going to be something, I think. So that's out of the hand, that's out of the hand, that's out of the hand, that's out of the hand. So he's got the Cloudstone Curio combo. I'm like pretty much not going to be able to stop this unless I find a Wrath or something very quickly. I guess we have to play this Ristic Study, but this is so awkward. That's a start. Alright, well, Ristic Study it is. I'm going to play Grand Arbiter, he's probably just going to Metamorph it, and he can just gush at any point as well. Oh, Ayavugan. It's gross. Okay, so he's going to be able to activate this pretty shortly, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So once he plays Animar, you can just Ayavugan us. Yeah, that's a thing. See if he pays. Hopefully he pays. I guess this Ristic Study makes Gush a little bit worse. Not by a whole lot, though. And Grand Arbiter is also going to make his blue spells cheaper once he copies it. Alright, what's he going to return? He didn't return anything. I mean, this is one way to curtail the Cloudstone Curio. So I can't even draw a Wrath off the top because I only have 1 white. None of my cards are particularly good right now. What will be our best draw? I'm not really sure. I don't have Cyclonic Grip in this deck because I really don't like to play that card unless it's very necessary. This deck doesn't really need a Cyclonic Grip. Alright. So we have options. Do we want to remove this Cloudstone Curio right now? So we can Curio, or we can wait till he copies our Grand Arbiter. Is that greedy though? And then we can remove the Arbiter and the Curio. I think we have to get a little greedy. I guess we crack this now. We don't really want to draw a Tundra. Oops. I guess we have to do that. Alright, we'll try. Grand Arbiter, and he's probably going to Metamorph it, and then we can remove the Metamorph and this Curio, so we know he's got those 2 in his hand. Ugh, gross. I wonder if he'd actually bounce the Curio. That would be what kind of interesting if he did that. Alright, here it comes. Metamorph. Yep. At least this study is doing some work to slow him down. Metamorph's Arbiter, predictably. I think we'll have an... Wait, we have to pay 5 for this dust. No, we just pay 4, and then we can even treachery as Animar. Is he really attacking? Oh, pro white, that's right. Duh. I was like, what is going on? Well, that's a good draw as well. Alright, do we want... Maybe Core Haven? Alright. So this is where we start to... So we can probably steal this now. No, we can pay 5. We don't make mana from this, but we slow him down considerably. Treachery his Animar. It might be better to treachery that, but who knows. Hopefully it's not a flash creature, that would just be a blowout. So we're stemming the tide a little bit, as long as we don't misclick. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can even... Oh, Venser. So I was thinking if we Venser, bounce Treachery, then we can't. Yeah, so we could do that, but I really want to get rid of this and that. Yeah, we have to kind of do that right now. We don't want him bouncing this Metamorph over and over. So that was actually not too bad of a turn for us. This Bloom Tender is going to be a little problem with his Eye of Ugin. Maybe I should have taken... I only have 2 white mana, so that's an issue. His name just turned red. So I don't know if that means he joined a new game. People like to do that when they get annoyed. They'll just not concede. Not saying that's what he's doing. They can actually just check. If he joined it... No. Maybe he's just paused. Maybe he's in a draft or something. I don't know. Sometimes a red, they turn red randomly. Alright, so he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. So he can search for colors. He can get like a duplicate. Which is not really what I want to see happen, but he could do that. And he conceded. I don't know. He could have gotten a duplicate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Takes a turn off. As long as he draws 1 more land, but then he has to pay the tax. A quick concede, but I think that was actually a pretty good play and a pretty good top deck, because I was thinking I needed one of these to deal with the Cloudstone. So I'm going to upload it anyway, and this would have been real nice with Grand Arbiter. This is a fun deck. I don't think this deck is particularly on the most power level I could have built it at. You could have built it with more counters. As you see, I've put a deck tech up on this a while. It's probably over a year ago, at least. So I've been updated slightly over the time. I have an Elishnorn, I don't think that was in there originally. There's, we have Hinder, we have Counterspell, Mana Drain, Force of Will, Cryptic Command, and I think, is that all I have for counters? I guess Spencer is a soft counter. Oh, I have Dismiss. So it makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, kind of 6.5. So it's not a ton. I think Snapcaster Mage is in there, and that's the reason I have Hinder and not Spell Crumple, is that way I can possibly Snapcaster it back if I need to. I don't have the Mystical Tutor. The time locks I have are the Capture and I just have Capture of Jingja. I just have the 1 time lock. I don't have like several. I don't have the Mystical Tutor, Temporal Mastery. So it was a quick game, but I'm giving like a mini deck tech video here since this is one of my favorite decks to play. But not built as powerful as I could do it. I like to have a little bit of this Annex Frozen Ether to slow them down on mana. Return to Dust is an all-star, as you just saw, and Dismantling Blow is also pretty good. I don't see a lot of people play Dismantling Blow, and it's a card that's probably underplayed. Maybe a lot of people just probably don't know about it. It's an older card. And then we have Shackles to steal some stuff. So it's got a little mixture of everything, a little counter spells, some card draws, some sweet creatures. I put Madamai in there because I just think he's a sweet creature. He's ugly art, but Consecrated Sphinx. And I put this Arbiter of the Ideal after this card was released. Not because I think it's a good card, but it's the Arbiter. It's the Arbiter deck, right? We have to play the Arbiter of the Ideal. And then Omniscience, just to top it up. Most of the time I've had Omniscience, though, I don't have a lot of card draw left, and it just kind of sits there. But when you have, like, Consecrated Sphinx, it gets to be very, very good. So thanks for watching that, guys. Oh, that's Glendalendra's another counter. There it is. Not too many counters, what you would expect from a Grand Arbiter deck, but I like to be more proactive. I think it's more of a tap-out Grand Arbiter deck. And the way we counteract our opponent from just destroying us is we kind of slow them down on their mana a little bit. And hopefully I'll bring you one tomorrow. I think the next deck I have to make is maybe it's Marike or Maelstrom Wanderer. I'm not really sure. I'll look into my video history and we'll see what we get tomorrow.